Alrighty guys, this is the iPhone 16 Pro Max versus iPhone 15 Pro Max camera comparison video. We are comparing both photos and videos on this video, and I want to see how the iPhone 15 stacks up to the new iPhone 16 and see if the cameras are any better, if the 15 Pro Max can actually hold up to the 16 Pro Max. Is there much of a difference? Because from the press conference, there was a big talk on cameras with the new 48 megapixel ultra wide camera, a few video features, the 4K 120 slow-mo, which would be awesome to compare to the 1080, I guess, 120 slow-mo on the 15 Pro Max. See the difference, see if the quality is that much better. And just an overall comparison with audio. There's a few planes flying above me, and I want to see how the new audio mix does on the 16 Pro Max when I do change the different audio settings that they have introduced now, which would be nice to see. So this is the front-facing camera at 4K 30 frames a second on both phones. As you guys can see, just on the screen, they look very, very similar. HDR looks pretty much the same as well. Even walking, I want to see how the cameras do with vibration and see if they're both pretty steady or not steady. So it'll be very interesting to see. I flipped the phones around now. I'm using the back-facing camera in the ultra-wide mode. 4K should be at 30 frames a second as well, to see what they both look like when using the main cameras now with the new 48 megapixel camera on the 16 Pro Max. See if that makes any difference at all. See what the stabilization is like as well with the rear-facing camera, just walking and talking. And again, see what the audio sounds like, because there is a new microphone setup as well with the new phones. Apparently, you should get better audio. So I want to see the difference, see if you can hear better audio. And you should be able to record spatial audio as well with the 16 Pro Max. The 15 Pro Max, I don't think that was a feature. So yeah, this is what we're looking at right now with the rear facing cameras. All right, we're just gonna do a running test in the normal mode, 4K 30 frames, and then we're gonna switch it to the ultra wide cameras and see how they do as well with the stabilization. All right, let's switch it over. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're now recording in the ultra wide modes on both phones as well. Again, 16 Pro Max on my left, 15 Pro Max on the right. And again, a bit of a stabilization test. Let's see how they both do. All right. Both looking exactly the same on my screen right now that I'm looking at. Behind the camera on the phones, the screen themselves look exactly the same. So we're very interested to know what they do look like side by side though on a computer. Alright, I've got both phones recording in cinematic mode now at the 1x zoom, 4K 30 frames a second, to see how they both look. I want to hear what the audio sounds like. The wind has picked up now, and I want to see if the new mics on the 16 Pro Max with the audio mix can actually isolate my voice to, I guess, block out all the background noise, because there is a plane flying over, there's wind, there's a lot of things going on. So I really want to see right now, I'm just speaking at a normal volume, if the 16 Pro Max can actually do better with audio mix to isolate me as a subject, and see, yeah, I just want to see what everything sounds like, and if it looks any better, which right now I think it looks pretty similar, but we'll see what happens when we actually look on the computer. This is the front side camera on both 16 Pro Max and 15 Pro Max at night to see which one looks better and see how the new microphones sound on the new phones and compare them to last year's 15 Pro Max and see if there's a difference in the sound quality. Alrighty guys, that is the end of the video part. Now onto the photos. Hope you have enjoyed so far. If you have, make sure to smash the thumbs up button, subscribe, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the photos.